which have released from the NIOS board, right? Just to change the pattern of uh, basic examination, means your final examination. So you can see here data entry 229, right? So this is your subject codes and this is your right subject title. So basically, as I have already told you, the maximum mark criteria is 40, and this is the duration of the examination is 2 hours. And there are the certain general instruction in the notes area. This question paper consists of total 25 questions in north. Okay, all the questions are compulsory. There are the choices in between of the few questions. So that instruction you will be getting later on. Marks are given against each question. And specifically, there is a section A, which contains the objective area of the paper. And section B contains the subjective area of the paper. So in section A, now, there are total 17 questions. How many questions? 17 questions. So question number 1 to 8 are the multiple choice question. There are four options, and you have to pick up any one. Okay, so multiple choice type question MCQs, question number 1 to 7 carrying 1 marks each, and question number 8 carrying 2 marks. So select and write the most appropriate option out of 4 options given in each of these questions. And internal choice has been provided in some of these questions. So you have to attempt only one of the given choices in such questions. Okay. So now you can see here in now the second part of this section A, question number 9 to 17. Yes, there are also the objective type questions, but in different pattern with different marking criteria. Question number 9 to 10 carry 2 marks each, with 2 subparts of 1 marks each. Okay, and question number 11 to 17 carry 1 marks as like the previous section, question number 1 to 8, and internal choice has been provided in some of these questions. So mark my word, question number 11 to 17, there are the choices. Okay, so you can give, you can do any one question out of that choice. So you have to attempt only one of the given choices in such question. So attempt these questions as per instruction given for each question 11 to 17. I hope this thing is clear to you. And this is a common instruction and compulsory instruction when you will get the final question paper in your examination. So your paper will be based on this pattern. Section B consists of, this is something like the blueprint of your question paper. So section B consists, I already told you, contains all the subjective questions. So there are the three categories of the questions. Questions are coming in the very short answer questions and long answer type questions. Very short means 1 word, maximum 1 line. Short answer type questions are having 2 to 3 lines, and long answer questions are having 3 to 4 lines. So question number 18 to 22 is what? Very short questions carrying 2 marks, each to be answered in the range of 30 to 50 words. Okay. Question number 23 to 24 are in the category of short answer type questions carrying 3 marks, each to be answered in the range of 50 to 80 words. Secondly, question number 25, long answer question type, carrying how many marks? 4 marks. It's a 4 marks question, each to be answered in the 80 to 120 words. Look at the marking criteria and length of the answer. 2 marks, 30 to 50 words, 3 marks, 50 to 80 words, 4 marks, 80 to 120 words. Let's start doing your sample paper. Question number 1, this is the objective area, section A, carrying 1 mark, question number 1 to 8. So here you can see that the 1 second, students. So here you can see that this is the question number 1. This is the objective type question, as I have told you. This is section A. So styles and formatting window is available in format menu, insert menu, tools menu, and view menu. So what is this? Is this a format menu? Okay. So now you can see here the next question, question number 2. Which of the following is not a valid data type in MS Excel? Valid data type means which type of data we can enter. We can enter the data in the form of number. We can enter the data in the form of character. we have to tell which is not a valid data type. So label is not a valid data type. We can also input the data in the form of date and time as well. Okay. So now you can see here question number 3. Question number 3, as you can see on the screen, there is a choice. So answer any one of the following. Which of the following is not a valid function, right? You have to mark my word that you have to keep in mind this word not. Sometimes students get confused and they will take the right answer, and usually answer will be wrong. So in that situation, what you need to do, you have to tell a not valid function in MS Excel. See, some function is used in the Excel. Count and count a function we can use, but there is no, as such no subtract function in Excel available. Now look at the second part of this question. Which function of Excel check whether a condition is true or not? It's a what if analysis. So if function we will be using as a function. Now let's start doing the next question number 4. So in question number 4, as you can see here, this is again an objective question. So which is not a formatting style? Bold, italic, underlined, all are the formatting style. Regular is not a formatting style. Now there is a question which is based on shortcut key command. So when you will use this shortcut key command, control plus page up is used for what? It is used to move the cursor to the top of the page. Okay. So this is all about the thing over here. You can see. Now, question number 6. In question number 6, answer any one of the following. What type of chart is useful for comparing part of a whole? So answer is pie chart. What type of chart is useful to track changes over short and long period of time? So this is what? Line chart. So now you can see here, the next question is what? Again, you can see here, this is the question which is based on shortcut key command. So you have to tell the shortcut key for print. So
Control P.
Yes, very good, Gayantika. So control P is the answer. So now you can see here. Now, this is a new pattern question. Question based on statements. There are two statements given here. One is assertion, right? That means a statement given to that. And second statement is reason. Means reason is always the perfect explanation of assertion, right? Reason should be the perfect explanation of, right? To make both the statement correct and right explanation. So in these type of questions now, these options are given. Both A for assertion, R for reason. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Third option is what? Sometimes assertion is true, but reason is false. Sometimes assertion is false, but reason is true. Okay, both are independent. They are not the explanation, right? They are not connected to each other. So in that situation, these options can be possible. So you can see here, there are 8 questions. In this question, 4 parts are given. Let's do it. This is the part number 1. As you can see here, this is part 1. So in assertion, which statement? See, in this statement, these are the conceptual questions. Okay, so you have to learn conceptually. If you will learn conceptually well, you can solve this question very easily. These type of questions are never ever tough. So now you can see here, assertion is saying what? In MS Word, when the text reaches to the right hand margin, it automatically gets shifted to the new line. Yes, that is true. When we are working in the Word and when we are typing the text, so when we'll reach to the end of the line, automatically cursor is going to be shift into the next line, right? That means text wrap features, right, by default enable. So basically this statement is true.
True. Yes, ma'am.
Assertion is true. It is not an incorrect statement at all. Reason. Let's see reason it's a correct statement or not. Later on, we'll see that it's a correct explanation of assertion. So it is the text wrap feature available in word processor. Yes, that is true. Text wrap feature is available in word processor, and it is also the correct explanation of assertion.
Both
So,
A and R true and R is the correct explanation for A.
yes, so we will go for option number A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. So this is the way to do the assertion and reason based question. Okay. So now you can see here, let's start doing the next part. Next part, see, this is the question which is related to open office. In MS Office, we are working in digital document software, that is Microsoft Word now. So just like Microsoft Office, I told you in the explanation of Word chapter that open office is also the another type of, all right, office software. So in that software, digital documentation work we can do with the help of writer. Purpose is same, only the name of the software is changed. Okay. In MS Office, we can call it MS Word, Microsoft Word, and in Open Office, we can call it Open Office Writer. So assertion is what? Writer is application software, right? Reason is what? Writer is application software. Yes, that is true. This is the software which is application software basically are those software which are designed, right, for the convenience of user. We are the user of the computer now. When we have to do work inside the computer, so what we'll do? We need every time a software to do a task. So writer is always be used for the digital documentation. So yes, definitely it's an application software. So this statement is true, quite. It's not a false statement. Let's see the reason, whether it is true or false or the correct explanation of A or not, assertion or not. So application software is software which perform a specific task for the end user. See, this is the right true statement. And this is the correct explanation about application software, right? So both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. I hope this question is clear to you, everyone. Okay. So now you can see here, look at the third part of this question. We are doing question number 8. So look at here, question number third, assertion. Assertion is saying what? Cropping means to remove unwanted area from an image.
Ma'am,
Yes,
it is true.
yes, that is true. Now let's look the statement of reason, whether it is true or false or correct explanation of assertion. So drawing tool are used to create graphics like rectangle, circle, etc. Yes, that is true.
Ma'am, this is also true, but the reason is not a correct explanation for assertion.
Yes, very good. So we will go for option number B, means both A and R are true statement, but they are independent to each other. They are not connected to each other, right? So, right. So R is not the correct explanation of A. Yeah. So now you can see here, let's start doing the fourth part of question number 8. So question number 8, in question number 8, part 4, you can see in the assertion, writer is a word processing software. Yes, that is true. Writer is a word processing software. Now, reason is saying what? Style is a set of text formatting characteristics such as font, color, and alignment. Yes,
Ma'am,
that is
this is also true, but the
yes.
reason is not correct explanation for assertion.
Very good, Gayantika. Right. So, reason is not the correct explanation of assertion because both statement, assertion, and reason are independent, but they are true. They are correct in their sense. So we will go for option number B. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. So we have done question number 8. And student B, this is a new thing in your paper now, right? Before the sample paper release now, these type of questions were not coming. But now last year, October, November exam onward, now these type of questions are coming and we will practice in detail. Okay. Now you can see here question number 9. It is based on true false statement. So there are 4 parts given. You just have to do any 2 of your choice. There is a choice in this question. This is a 2 marks question. So you can see here, end key moves the cursor to the beginning of the line. No, end of the line. It will shift the cursor to the end of the line. So this statement is false. Backspace, now look at the second statement under this question. Backspace key deletes the character to the left of the cursor. Yes, that is true. See, suppose just assume that this is the cursor, vertical blinking line. This is the left side and this is the right side. So backspace key always delete the text from the left hand side. Okay. So this is statement is true. And there is another way to delete the text by delete key. So delete key always removes the text from the right hand side. Okay. Now next is your home key. Home key is used to return you to main page or home page. Yes, that is true. Page up key is used to scroll upward through a document quickly. Yes, that is true. Okay, with the help of page up key, now we can scroll in the upward direction of the document. I hope these questions are clear to you. Now you can see here question number 10. As you can see here, we are doing FIB, we are doing in our discussions true false statement. So how they are important? Every pattern of the question are coming in your sample paper. So you can see here again in question number 10, there are 4 parts given and right. There is a choice, you have to do any 2 out of 4. So shortcut key for cut, let me take
Control plus X.
Yes, control plus X, CTRL for short, control plus X, right? So this is the short.
next one is control plus C.
Control plus C.
Control plus
Yes,
V.
very good student. Control plus C.
C.
Now you can see here.
Control plus V.
Control plus V.
Yes, control plus V. Okay.
Last is
Now
control plus Z.
yes, control plus Z. Okay. So this is all about the thing over here. You can see. Now you can see here, answer any one of the following, right? Dash keys should be pressed to go to top of the document, right? So which key? Control
Page
plus
up. Control
Control.
plus
Home.
Control plus home.
Yes, control plus home. When you will use this shortcut key, so cursor will start blinking in the top of the document, means beginning of the document. Now dash keys should be pressed to run a slideshow, that is function key 5. Okay. Simply function key 5 if you want to start your slideshow after preparing your PowerPoint slide. Okay. Now look at the question number 12. There is only one statement given here, which is in the form of fill up. So all formula in MS Excel must begin with. Can you tell me the answer of this question? When we'll type the formula in the Excel. So what is the first thing we need to type?
Equal
Yes.
to.
Equals to. Okay, equals to symbol. Right? So let me type the answer here. Okay, for better visibility. Now you can see here, MS Word is a dash software.
Word processor.
Yes, word processing software. Okay. So as you know that we have done 13 questions of this sample paper. How many questions in total? Total 25. So we are on question number 14. So as you can see here in this sample paper, there are a lot of questions based on shortcut key command. So you can see the importance of shortcut key command. How many marks, right, you can gain if you will learn it well. And when I was explaining to you the shortcut key command, I was giving you the shortcut ways, how you can remember in an easy way. So what is the shortcut key for opening a blank new document? Yes, tell me. You just have to open the blank new document. So you just have to use Control plus N key.
Control plus N.
Now, what is the shortcut key for select all text in the document? That is what? Control plus A. Okay, that is what? Control plus A key. Okay. Now, next is what? Which bar is used for quick access to commonly used command and tools? This is the answer is, right, commonly used commands and tools. So the answer is quick access toolbar. Okay, quick access toolbar. Now, which bar is used for border and pattern tab in MS Excel? That is formatting tool, formatting toolbar. formatting toolbar. Is that clear? Now you can see here, each table which appears as a spreadsheet grid is called what? Data sheet. Okay. Okay. Spreadsheet is what? Your worksheet is spreadsheet, anything you can say. It's a part of your Excel file. So you can say it, it has always been the form of grid now. So that is always holding the data. So you can say data sheet as well. So we have done almost 17 questions of section A, right? You can see the importance of true, false, FIB based and right multiple choice questions. And there is a new mix of questions, assertion and reason questions. Now you can see here, students, question number 18, right? Question number 18 is what is control unit? Basically, see in the CPU now, there are 3 unit, which is very important. Control unit, arithmetic logic unit, and your right memory unit. So there are 2 choice in question number 18. You have to do any one. So what is control unit?
The process of output and output, input, processing, and storage is performed under the supervision is called control unit.
Right. And what it doing actually, it decide when to start receiving the data, where to stop it, where to store it. All these decisions now control unit will take. Means control unit provides the overall control to your computer system. I hope this thing is clear to you. Now next is your ALU, right? Already full form is given in the question. If full form is not given, sometime examiner can simply ask you what is ALU. So as a learner, as a right student, as an attendee of the paper, you just have to explain the full form of ALU. In fact, it's all short form questions. Okay. There is a half marks, separately half marks mentioned in the right. If a student will not give, to sometime invigilator can deduct. So if full form is not there, so you will explain the full form. Okay. So what is arithmetic logic unit? The
operation performed by the computer, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and etc. is known as arithmetic logic unit, ALU.
Right. So you can see here, ALU is responsible for all arithmetic and logical operations. And the major operation performed by ALU, arithmetic logic unit, are what? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And apart from this, now, if there is a logical decision or comparison of the data values, that work also done by the ALU. Okay. Now look at the question number 9. There is another question which is having choice. You have to do any one out of 2. So what is the difference between compiler and assembler? This is the question from chapter number 1. Okay. So you can see here, compiler is what? Basically it's a software or a set of program that reads a program written in any high level language. Doesn't matter which type of language you are using, C, C++, Java. There are so many types of languages here, Python. So compiler is doing what? Basically it will convert the high level language program into the language of computer. We know that what is the language of computer? Binary language, the language of 0 or 1. So computer understand always its own language, 0 or 1. So compiler will work first as a translator, right? It will convert the written program in high level language into the binary language or machine language. Second, what it will be doing, it can catch all the errors and mistake in your program. Okay. Next is your assembler. Assembler is what? Basically the software or set of program that reads a program written in assembly language and translate it into an equivalent program in machine language is called an assembler. Okay. Assembler is doing the same job, but it is working, it is not working with high level language. It is working with assembly language, right? Assembly language is almost like your machine language, but there is a difference. The language codes are converted with the instruction code like mnemonics. So with the help of mnemonics, the user can easily understand the way of writing the program and they can easily write the program. Okay. Now, next question. What is machine language and assembly language? right? Machine language is what? The language of computer, the language of bits. So this is the language, right? Always in the form of zeros and ones, called binary number. We can say it sometime. Understood, right? Directly by the computer. Computer can understand it, 0 or 1, because it's an electronic machine, right? And it is the machine dependent. Means machine language always be machine dependent, and it is difficult to learn and even more difficult to write program, right, for user. User can't learn it. User can't do or doing. User can't make any program in the binary language, pure binary language. It is very difficult, right, to generate a program only in 0 and 1. Okay, so there is a little bit upgradation was established, right, in that time. Assembly language. Assembly language, this is the language where machine code comprising of zeros and ones, right? And these zeros and ones are substituted by the symbolic code. And those symbolic codes are mnemonics. With the use of these mnemonics, now there is an improvement of understanding for users. User can easily understand that code, and they will be they were able to do the programming in the with the help of assembly language. So that's why in the assembly language now there is a requirement of translator that convert the assembly language written program into the machine language of computer. That's why for assembly language, assembler is required. Okay, and for high level language, compiler is required. And for machine language, there is no use of any translator because it is always be a language of computer itself. Is it clear, everyone? So here you can see that question number 20.
Yes, teacher.
Right? Till question number 19 we have done. Again, it's a 2 marks question. You can see here. And this is the question which is related to your chapter number 5, mail merge. In context of mail merge, what is the data source? See, I already told you when I was explaining the chapter, there are 3 types of document which is very important in mail merge work. One is your main document, means the document itself which you are going to share with the multiple people. Second is the data source document. Data source document is nothing, it's a file which contains the information all the recipients. Later on, you will connect data source with the main document, and the third document will produce, that is your merge document. So in this question, basically, we have to tell data source. So data source is a file that contain the names and addresses or any other information with right, that vary with each version of mail merge document, because there are multiple ways to design the data source file. You can use mail merger helper to design the data source file. You can use Word software itself to design the data source file in the form of Word table. You can use Excel worksheet to design the data source file. Okay. So a list of names or any and addresses of a form letter you want to send to the number of clients or recipients or other people now, so that you have to keep in your data source file. Okay. So this is the explanation you need to provide in this question. It's a 2 marks question. Now, next is your question number 21. Write down the steps to hide the slides of a PowerPoint presentation. See, very simple when you will open your PowerPoint presentation now. So let me open a PowerPoint presentation in front of you. You can see here, we can open any PowerPoint presentation. Suppose you have opened any PowerPoint presentation. This is the PowerPoint presentation which is already prepared. Okay. So what you need to do in this, suppose function key 5 we are using to show the slideshow. Suppose this is the, there are how many slides in total in this presentation? Total 9 slides. Suppose I don't want to show this slide, right? Who have contained these a little bit information, institution name. So I don't want to show this slide at the time of slideshow. So how can I hide? Simply you will select your slide in the slide pane area and put your mouse pointer over it and do right click. When you will do right click, shortcut menu will pop up to you and you can use the option, second last option, hide slide. When you will hiding the slide now, so you can see, all right, on the number of a slide now, there is a cut mark. It is the indication that you have hidden this slide. When you are going to play your presentation show, right, slideshow, So this slide will not going to be shown. Let me show you. This is your slideshow command, and when you will scroll it, so that particular hidden slide will not going to be shown. Okay, so this is the way that you need to explain under this question. Okay, so now you can see here. So if you don't want a slide to appear during the slideshow, but do not want to delete the slide as it may be used later, so the slide can be hidden by right click, okay, on the slide in the slide pane and select a slide. You can unhide a hidden slide in a similar manner. Okay. Now, next is your question number 22. Differentiate between the slide sorter view and the slideshow view of PowerPoint presentation. Right? These are the different two views of your slideshow. Let me show you. This is your slide now. So when you will go on the view tab, there is a slide sorter view. In the slide sorter view now, all the slides are showing in this small image. Okay. And this is your slideshow. This is your slideshow view. You can use either this one or this one, the command. Okay. Right. Or else you can use this tab slideshow. Right. So slide sorter view, what? A small image of each slide is displayed on the slide sorter view. Slides can easily be ordered. Suppose you want to change the order of your slide. You want to shift this slide in the last. So simply you can select it and drag. So this slide number 7 will reach to slide number 9. Okay. So slide sorter view is specifically used for this purpose, to change the sequence of the slide. Okay. So slide can easily ordered and sorted using this view. You can also view the view to add the special effects in the slides as well with the help of slide sorter view. To access slide sorter view, what you will do, I already shown to you, right? That you need to choose the slide sorter, right, option in this. Okay. So now you can see here. So basically, slideshow view is what? The slideshow view is the view to use when you preview, right, your presentation to make sure everything is in the place, or when you are deliver a presentation to an audience. Okay. So this is all about the thing over here. Now, next is your briefly describe. We are on question number 23. This is the second last question you can see here. Briefly describe about computer organization, right? You just have to explain the basic 5 functions of your computer. So the computer perform basically 5 major operations of functions is respective of their size and make, which are common one. These are number 1, it accepts data and instruction by way of input, right? It stores data. It can process data as required by the user. It gives result in the form of output, and it can control all operation inside the computer. Is that clear? So this is all about the thing over here. Now, the last question you can see here, this is the question which is of 3 marks. And next question is also of 3 marks. Question number 24, and there is a choice. In last 2 questions, there is a choice. You can see here. Explain about different slide layout available in MS PowerPoint, right? So there are total 9 slide layout. You just have to give the name of all slide layout, and you just have to explain all the slide layout at least in 1 line, like title slide, title and content, right? Section header, to content, comparison, title only, blank, content with caption, picture with caption. Let me show you. When you will open your slide now, right? And if you want to see the layout, these are the layout: title slide, title and content, section header, to content, comparison, title only, blank, content with caption and picture with caption. So everything you need to explain. Okay. So you can see here, next question is what? How do you insert picture bullet in a slide? See, you can use draw text box, because in a slide now, there is no blinking vertical line cursor. Whatever the data or content you have to include, you just have to use text box, right? So that text box, with the help of that text box, you can do it. Okay. Now look at the next question, question number 25. This question number 25 is what? Long answer question. Look at the marking criteria. It's a 4 marks question and there is a choice. So you have to explain it well, right? So here you can see that explain how will you create a data source using mail merge helper during the mail merge process. You just have to explain the, right? Let me show you the answer. How will you write it? You can see here.
Ma'am, will you upload this file?
Yes, I will upload it, not to worry about. Before that, I want to show you the answer of this question. You can see here, I will open it into half an hour. You can see here. This is the answer of question number 25. This length you need to maintain. I just only want to show you the answer length. Okay. Because when I was done the mail merge chapter, and you can see the importance of mail merge chapter, the answer easily can coming in the long answer question. This is the answer of question number 25. Explain how you will create a data source file. This is the answer you need to maintain here. Right, this is the answer you need to maintain here. All 6 steps you need to write. And second, write the steps for editing existing data records in mail merge. There is a correction, it's not mail merge, it's mail merge. So this is the answer of second choice. These 7 points you need to write here as a steps. Okay, right? So this is your answer key, right, of your sample paper. And definitely your paper is coming in this pattern. Total 25 questions are here. And you can see here, there is a new variety assertion and reason question along with multiple choice question, true, false, and FIP. So when I will providing you the worksheets, right, this is my real intention, and you can see the importance of those worksheets. So please start solving the worksheets. This is very important. Okay. So as you know, the time is up now. We'll meet tomorrow at same time and we'll continue your chapter number 8 explanation. That's all for today, students. Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.